Good afternoon everyone, and I'd like to welcome you to the second in our series of Leadership Hustings. The candidates that we have for the party leadership are Tim Congdon, David Campbell-Bannerman, Nigel Farage and Winston McKenzie. I'm your chairman for this afternoon, Jonathan Arnott. We'll be giving each of the candidates 5 minutes first of all to make an opening address, and then we'll be taking the questions from the floor that have been previously submitted. If we get through all of the questions that have been submitted, then I will take questions by a show of hands. There may not be time for that. What we have done already is we've drawn lots for the order of speakers. The order of speakers will be Winston McKenzie, David Campbell-Bannerman, Tim Congdon and then Nigel Farage. At the end of the meeting, we'll be giving each candidate 2 minutes to sum up in the opposite order. So we'll begin first of all with the first speech from Winston McKenzie, please, 5 minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, should I say. My name is Winston McKenzie. I come from a dynasty of sporting talent. I joined UKIP almost a year ago, and I haven't been disappointed, because UKIP stands for everything, or practically everything, that I believe in. I'm the chairman of what's known as the Croydon Youth Games, a mini-Olympics for the youth of Greater London, funded and orchestrated virtually on my own and a couple of people. I've lectured in schools and universities across London and beyond, so I'm very much a communicator with ordinary people. I'm here today not just to talk as a politician, but to talk for people within society who have been disaffected, people who haven't the confidence or what it takes to get up and go out there and get cracking. All you good people sitting here today are very special to me. You know why? Because you are people who are trying to change lives and make a difference within society. So as I stand here before you today, I say to you one and all, carry on, keep up the good fight. But let me put to you today the fact that UKIP members and its 13 great MEPs who have cleared the way for us to march into Westminster. It's people seeking places to become MEPs. People to become MEPs. That's what it's all about. I'm not going to stand behind the stairs today, all pretty, and act as though it doesn't matter and I'm just another one of these boring politicians giving you rhetoric about fiscal studies. Yes, you need your intellectuals. You need them all day. But at the end of the day, I walked into schools and lectured 15-year-olds and 18-year-olds who cannot read or write. So, where has education gone in this country? We are lacking skills in training, skills like engineering, aerodynamics. We're way behind the calls. Guys like James Dyson, there are people who are crying out for help, building a machine and having to go to Malaysia or Taiwan to get the parts. What's wrong with the skills and training in this country? It's up to people like yourselves to galvanise, come together and do something about it. When I say do something about it, I'm asking you to appeal to your neighbours, your friends, and let them understand that UKIP has the policies. We've got the policies that the others just can't see. Now we've got Batman and Robin running the country, Robin the Boy Wonder, right? There's a cast and a doubt going over the whole of London now, and people are saying London is so much like Gotham City. In a minute they'll introduce the Joker, which is me, of course. They threw me in because they thought it would just happen. But let me tell you, unless we get to grips with the situation, When I say get to grips, I'm talking about leadership. I'm talking about people who have that, what it takes to reach out to all different parts of society. I bring to the table, I don't bring my fiscal studies, I bring the word of people. The word of ordinary people, men, women, boys and girls, the physically disabled, who I put into my current youth games. I put them in. Hundreds of medals were won. Nobody thought of it, but it's out there. It's what the people are saying. Include us, get us involved. Policy groups are what I plan to introduce to UKIP. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere since I came into UKIP and travelled and spoken to people who are not involved, but want to be involved. So many branches within the UKIP have closed down because people are not being included. They're not involved. So what I say to you is, I have the ability to reach out to people and include them. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not your average black man who just walks around the street with a great big chip on his shoulder. I'm about people. I'm about inclusion, whatever race, creed or colour you may be. Now, Phil Collins says, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh God.